welcome to the Mongrelz podcast.
Yeah, man. Let's just talk about Arsenal Man United.
In the cut.
Let's just talk about Arsenal Man United for a second.
Man United proud again after the little win against Arsenal. It's good to see. It's good to see some smiles on faces. You know,
got to be done.
Dreadful win.
Smiles.
Obviously dreadful win, man. These two are 69 on each other.
New sponsor for the week, Jack Daniels, number 7. If you don't mind Jack Daniels, that would be absolutely fantastic.
I mean, it would help us out.
We could have the old lightning reaction sponsor as well. I wouldn't even mind that either, bro. That'd be great.
I mean, that hurts.
Does it hurt?
That actually hurts. I've tried it. I've tried it already.
What's it supposed to be like? The when contractions when we go through pregnancy?
No. That's
over
another thing. Yeah.
Oh god.
We do have that for the next podcast.
Oh dear.
Should be exciting, man.
Flaming hell.
Yeah.
Do you open this then? I mean, shoot.
But no.
I mean, darn.
How did Arsenal get on the weekend, Dom?
On the weekend?
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it, eh?
Nah, go on. Let's talk about it, man.
Absolutely shocking, if I'm honest. It was a lightning reaction, if I'm completely honest with you. I do not know how we could even contemplate losing that game. But it happened, man. It happened.
So put your feet up, man. Enjoy yourself.
What happened, man?
It happened against a 15th place Man United. And I just do not understand how that happened. But we are going through a really, really poor bit of form. There's no denying that. In terms of possession, gameplay, everything, I'm really, really happy. It is literally just the finishing. And I want to make that clear. It is just the finishing. Because if we actually finish the chances we create...
But Havertz is good though, right?
I mean, Havertz can be good. He has been poor. Havertz can be good, though. He actually can be good. But I just don't understand how we're not finishing. But it's one of them, innit? Obviously, we need a striker. I think that's the only player we really, really need. I'll take another winger just as a backup anyway and move Sterling.
Because Saka's injured?
Yeah, I'd move Sterling on, I think. You know what it is with Sterling? Even after watching yesterday's game with Tottenham, I've noticed with Sterling that when he does play, he plays it so safe that he doesn't even want to go forward in case he doesn't play the next game.
I know what you mean. When he was at Man City and Liverpool, he was always bang, 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 attack. He was driving at defenders.
He hasn't got it.
But now he's just cut back, little pass back to the midfielder.
Playing it safe.
Like, it is very true. Coming from a Chelsea fan, seeing him play the last 2 years at Chelsea, he has played everything safe.
Yeah.
He's been half decent for Chelsea. He's got a lot of stick for Chelsea though.
Because he doesn't want to make any mistakes because it's easy to come out of the Arsenal team. Like Arteta will make that change if, players are making mistakes or whatever, or not doing what he wants or whatever.
But who will he put there?
No, that's the thing at the moment. It's really hard, especially with Ranieri injured. I hope he comes back very, very soon because he's going to be like another really, really good player for us.
Ranieri's good, man.
Even though he's 17, he's definitely good in the Prem. I'm really happy with Lewis Skelly as well. I think he's played amazing.
Lewis Skelly actually looks decent, man.
If you saw him yesterday, I don't know if you saw him yesterday's game. For me, he was the man of the match.
Really?
He was unreal that game.
Lewis Skelly, he seems quite solid.
He's so solid. So solid. And the thing is, he's playing like, when them young players play like they're in school with no care in the world. Yeah. The opposite to what Sterling's doing.
You've got your Rockport boots on playing football,
literally. That man's got his Umbro AstroTurf on and he's playing like that. It's actually unreal. I'm really, really happy with the team.
It's nice to see young players coming through, regardless who they who they play for.
It is nice, but then again, they're only
except Garnacho, obviously,
because there's certain injuries, and he would have played Calafiori. He would have played Calafiori, innit? If you could or whatever. But
what did he not play Calafiori?
He didn't play Calafiori.
Did he not?
He's poor, that's why.
He played Skelly. He played Skelly in that.
Lewis Skelly has always been good whenever I've seen him, though. He's always he battles for every ball.
Every ball. He got to every ball.
Yeah,
he had him in a chokehold.
Fair play to him. Like at that age, but I suppose at that age you got to kind of prove yourself. You got to give it 150%.
And I think that's where Arteta went wrong at the beginning of the season when he was saying, "Oh yeah, we don't need an out-and-out striker. Everyone's scoring." Yeah,
he's still saying that now,
and he's still saying that now. You know what it is? Everyone. He did say it in the.
He came out after the game saying they were brilliant.
I don't think he believes it. I don't think he believes it.
He definitely needs a striker.
Yeah, we need a striker. We need an out-and-out striker. Had Jesus been well and fit, no. But then again, you need a backup of some sort. If you're gonna play,
if Jesus was fit and he played against Man United, Arsenal would have beaten Man United.
Of course, it would have.
Absolutely,
there's not even no question
without a shadow of a doubt. Arsenal would have beaten Man United.
Do you know who else need an out-and-out striker?
Probably Man United.
Probably Man United. If I'm completely honest, I'm going to need an out-and-out striker to actually.
Man's got that drive.
Goals, bro.
Sal's preparing himself. Look, he's waiting his whistle.
I'm letting you go first. I'm waiting. Go on.
You can't really rely on Bruno to score every goal for you. I mean, you can't. How can you rely on Bruno?
I like Bruno.
I have to admit.
How can you rely on Bruno?
I like Bruno to score every goal.
Coming from Arsenal.
I like Bruno, man.
This is good, man. Go on, keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're killing yourself, man. Go for it.
I'm killing myself.
You're killing yourself like Arsenal did in the Emirates, mate. Go on.
I'm killing myself. Fucking hell, 15th. I'm killing myself. All right, so, but yeah, man. Now go on, man. I know you got a lot on your chest.
Yeah. So you finished, yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool. Now I think that the FA Cup game against Arsenal was a interesting game overall. I think it was a poignant game. It was like an old school Arsenal United clash. It reminded me of the olden days when they were both at the top of their game. Because, it reminded me of that. But you know who wasn't at the top of their game? These two are 69 each other, by the way. But you know who wasn't at the top of their game? These little corn puffs, bruv. These little snowflakes, snowdrops. They came in there with the anti-knife crime tops and they got chinged up, bruv. They got sliced up. The irony, bruv. You came in there with the anti-knife crime thing and you got knifed up at home, bruv.
I mean, I believe
you got butchered.
Crime,
I'm speaking. You got butchered up, bruv, at home, bruv. You need to listen now. You need to listen so you learn some shit, bruv. You came there. We bought 2 Glocks to the Gunners. We bought Xerxes, 2 guns up to the Gunners, and we gunned you lot down in your own stadium.
Off to another club.
In your own stadium. He might have to. He might have to go to your club because he'd start for you
Absolutely
lot.
not.
He'd start for you lot over Havertz. He would start for over Havertz.
He would not start for Arsenal.
He would start for you lot over Havertz, bro. I would take him over Havertz. Havertz is so pants, bro. This guy is your starting, your big signing. Arteta's big signing, and he is absolutely terrible. I've never seen a more poor performance in my life against United.
Havertz?
Bro, yeah, bro. It was so terrible. That's your guy, bro. You're sorry.
We've been saying he's poor for the whole season.
Bro, no, listen.
And he's still poor now.
Some of us have, some of us haven't.
Okay.
Calm down, man. Can I say my bit? Sorry. Can I say my bit?
I'm a Chelsea fan.
Listen,
by the way.
all I think of Arsenal in that game, I think Arsenal were cheating, crybaby, rolling around, getting beaten up all over the pitch, mentally fragile, weak. I couldn't believe how bad Arsenal are. It actually made me realise that without Saka, Arsenal are actually pretty bog standard in most areas of the pitch, especially the offensive areas. They're bog standard as hell, man. Honestly, one thing I will rate about Arsenal is I do think the centre-back duo are really good. I think Gabriel and I think Saliba are very good. But everywhere else along the pitch, I think they're pretty average. They're average all over the game.
Raya as well? Would you put him in there?
Yeah, I think. To be fair, Raya was absolutely terrible in the Man United
Good penalty
game.
stopper,
That
man.
guy was glitching all over the place, bruv.
He was.
That guy was moving like he was taking some methamphetamine before he got on the game bench, bruv.
I agree.
That guy was all jumping left, right, and centre.
That was Lenny Euro's easiest penalty he would ever have to take.
I've never seen a young defender take a penalty like that
Literally, so
and make a seasoned best goalkeeper look so bad, bruv.
Because they jumped before he's even shot.
That was so bad.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying about Arsenal's mentality. They're soft mentally, bruv. They're soft. Those players look like they were shaking going up for them penalties. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how they could crumble at home like that. It was bad from beginning to end for Arsenal, in my opinion. What I would say about Arsenal and Arsenal fans and Arteta in general, like, these men are looking for credit for chances against 10 men. That's all they come out saying. It's an excuse club. They come out after the game saying, oh, but we dominated the game. You played 10 men, you Derricks. You played 10 men for 60 minutes, you Derricks. Imagine that. Sorry. By the way, sorry. 1 second. You're not losing against Southampton. That's fine. I always said they could lose against Southampton. I always said they could lose against Southampton. That's fine. But we're still talking about Arsenal. No, sorry. We can stop then. I'll wait. We still beat you though. But we still beat you.
This guy's trying to rile you up.
No, that's fine. But we still beat you though. I'm good.
I'm sorry.
No, we're good. No, but this is all these guys got. You need Southampton to beat us because you couldn't beat us.
What do you mean? We don't need to beat anyone.
No, you need Southampton to beat us because you couldn't beat us. You couldn't beat us. No, I'm saying
Ugarte scored
Oh my god.
an own goal.
Oh, okay. No. All right, no, but I'm saying, but you need Southampton to beat us because you couldn't beat us. But anyway, listen, long story short, that's all old news.
-6.
No,
It's -6.
that's all good. That's all good. We still spanked you lot at the Emirates.
Fair play to Man United.
We still spanked you lot at the
Man
Emirates.
United got the win.
But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The FA Cup doesn't matter apparently, so
Well
it's
done,
all
man.
good.
The FA Cup is.
But you know what? To be fair, it is old news. We're happy to move on. I'm happy to talk about.
Yeah,
It's current. It's current.
But the FA,
And I congratulate
it's
Man
our
U.
it's our most current game.
know
This one over
but
here.
the FA Cup is current. Yeah.
I mean, we found this one over here. Apparently, we're pulling up scores.
There's nothing in play anyway.
But it's all good. Man. Nah, it's all good. We're pulling up scores in the middle of the podcast.
You know what? Hands up, Man U did their thing. They beat us at the Emirates. They did their thing. I have no denying
Did
about it.
they, did they deserve to win?
No. They didn't deserve to win, but they won, and that's all that matters, really. They didn't deserve to win, but they pulled it out of the bag and they won. Yeah,
You think Arsenal deserve to win that
And
game?
I have to admit, I have to give
wait, one
I have to give
second.
Man U
You think
credit.
Arsenal deserve to win that game?
Yes, we did. And
Based on what? Based on what?
Well, there's a lot of
Based on what? You played against 10 men and did nothing for an hour.
So we should have won in the first fact because it's 10 men.
No. I'm saying, yeah, you should have beaten 10 men, first of all, at
That's what
home.
I'm saying. So
At
we should
home.
have won.
No, at home against 10 men. If that was United against 10 men at home,
Yeah.
I would expect us to win against any team 10 men for an hour. For an hour,
But you
playing
can't win
against 10 men.
with 11 men.
Yeah, against Southampton, 11 versus 11.
No, just every team
No, but
in the Prem.
but I'm saying, but we beat you.
Because how many
We
teams
beat you
are
with 10 men, though.
How many teams are
But we
five?
beat you with 10 men, though.
No, you did. Hands up.
But what I'm trying to say is that,
Hands up,
but what I'm trying to say is that Arsenal aren't all they're hyped up to be. That front three to me is weak as hell. Martinelli is poor.
pull
Havertz
up the goal
is poor.
difference, innit? Weak as hell.
No. Overall, as a team.
How many goals we
Just to be clear, because he wants to tackle it as a team. Overall, as a team, Arsenal are better than Man United right now. No one's arguing that.
Second best team in the league right now.
Yeah, it's not hard, bro. The league is all over the place.
Manchester
not
United's
hard.
front three is better than Arsenal.
Bruno's better than every single player at Arsenal Football Club.
Overall, yes.
Bruno's better than Odegaard. I don't want to ever hear that
situation. Are you
conversation
counting
again.
as a front three?
Current situation.
Are you counting him as a front three, Bruno?
No.
But that's
Just
what
in
you- that's
general.
what you've just said.
No, just in general.
Manchester United's current
Bruno's
front
better than
three,
every Arsenal player, though.
current
Bruno's better than every
With
Arsenal
Arsenal's
player.
current
Injuries, you mean?
with the injuries. yeah.
Gabriel's Arsenal's best player, and he's their best finisher as well.
He's not,
Ironically,
'cause Saka's our
He's-
best player.
no. I think Gabriel's
fair.
better. I think Gabriel's better than Saka. I think Gabriel's better than Saka right now.
Player for-
Gabriel.
position
Yeah.
for position.
I think Gabriel's probably,
Gabriel right now is your best player. In my
he
opinion.
might be more important than Saka.
Right now, he's your best player.
Actually,
Bruno's better than Saka.
the fact that Arsenal have been struggling since Saka's been injured
Highlights how poor they are to me.
does that show how important Saka actually is to Arsenal?
Saka's a great player. Saka's a great
I
player.
think Saka would be important in any team.
Yeah,
personally.
I think
Saka's
he
a great player.
Saka is a brilliant
He'll be
player.
the
Yeah.
star boy in any team.
Yeah, but actually,
And every team has their star boy.
but
Man City with
but Man City
They
have
had
more
Man
players
City
than
with
one
Phil
player.
Foden at the time.
But I think,
Phil Foden's pants now.
Yeah,
but
I mean, he
no,
scored 2 on the weekend.
but I feel
How
like
many has he scored this season?
I feel like someone like Man City squad wise, when they were at the top of the game last season, if they had a player out, one player, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. For me, Saka being out has highlighted how poor the rest of Arsenal's front line is.
it just shows how poor the squad is.
The squad in general, it's
The
not
depth.
great. It's not
a
great at
depth.
all.
But it's a depth.
It's not great at all.
And then maybe that's down
No,
to
but even the
owners.
starting lineup, I think Martinelli's overhyped. I think Havertz has been way overhyped. Havertz is poor, bro. He couldn't finish nothing. He's
On
so-
paper, I don't think it's great. Marino, I think Marino is poor.
He's a terrible signing. Calafiori's a terrible
He's been
signing.
poor for Arsenal, but before
Calafiori's a
that,
terrible
he was a
signing.
sick player.
Calafiori's a poor signing.
he was in
Marino's a poor
Spain.
signing.
He was in
It's a
Spain.
much slower
Marino's
league.
terrible.
But then
man.
again,
Marino's
but
terrible.
like we all say,
Calafiori is not great,
Calafiori's
I
a
don't
terrible
think.
signing as well.
But we have to say, yeah, like players like Marino and Calafiori and that, it does take time to adapt and
No, it
get
does.
yourself into the
It
league.
does.
Marino on paper is a really, really good player. For Arsenal, he's been really poor, and I haven't rated him at all. I have to admit.
Calafiori's poor as well.
Marino, I haven't.
Marino.
Yeah, I haven't rated him at all.
Arsenal were looking to sign Sociedad's other centre midfielder, aren't they? Have you seen it? Ellaramendi. And then they're basically saying Marino, Ellaramendi, and Odegaard all play for Sociedad.
Yeah.
But it took Arsenal 5 years to get Sociedad's midfield.
Yeah.
It took them that long to get their midfield.
Yeah.
And that's how high Arsenal are trying to aim. Sociedad. That's what they're trying to say.
But it's not even that. It's like
The thing is, they can still be good players, though. They can still be good players. I don't know.
No, they are.
But they're not good, though. They're not good.
They're good
They could have
individuals.
been good, but they're not.
I'm not.
In theory,
at the moment.
just because they're not from Sociedad doesn't mean they're going to be bad
Give
players.
him a bit of time. It's like you got your manager from Sporting, hasn't lost a game in 48, and then now he's probably won.
Yeah, it's
game,
not his
won
team,
one
though.
game in
It's not his
40.
team.
I'm not a massive fan of
It's not
Marino.
his team, though.
Yeah,
Marino so far has not shown me much.
he hasn't done it for me.
He was at Newcastle. He was at Newcastle, what,
He's a poor
I don't
signing
know,
as
5,
of
6
now.
years ago?
He's a poor signing.
If,
as of
it's
now.
He's
like
at
if you look
Newcastle.
if you look at your manager now, you would say he's failing. But is he,
No,
is he
I
a
wouldn't.
failed manager?
No, I wouldn't. It's
he's
different with
not.
managers.
I would look at Amorim and say it's a work in progress, and he's actually done quite a good job.
You can't fail.
I would say I would
It's
say
a work in progress.
I would say Amorim's actually done quite a good job. Honestly,
He's definitely done a good job.
so far he's done quite a good job.
He's definitely done. He's coming to a team he hasn't built. He's done all right, bro. He's made some changes. Are United playing well? No, of course they're not. It's not his
lose
team.
that many games in that
No,
quick
No, that's
No,
besides the
but it's-
point.
No, but that's
Man
not how
United,
managers work.
Man United as a club are going through a hell of a lot.
Man United are at their worst right now. They're poor.
Amarim's come in.
100%.
and done.
He's brought his own his own people, his own staff, his own
players,
workers
though.
with him. He's not bringing his own players. The transfer market just
How is he
started.
going to do that, Dom?
The transfer
How is he
market
gonna
just
bring his own
started.
players?
But has he made a difference? No.
Of course,
I think he has made a difference.
He's had a whole different formation.
Manchester-
He's changed the formation.
Yeah.
Manchester United look better as a team.
No, it hasn't worked yet because you don't change a formation. It works over one game.
Correct.
How does that
So
work?
this is what I'm saying. So players that you bring in as well.
You can't judge Amarim right now. It's just dumb.
And you can't judge new players that come in right now.
No, you can because they play
You
in the
can't, but
game.
They haven't played in the Prem.
No, but what do you mean?
I-
Mourinho's played. We're judging on what we've seen of him.
Yeah.
So we can judge him.
Yeah, but it takes.
It's
a
not
bit
the
of
same
bedding
as a
in.
manager.
It takes a bit of bedding in.
No, but yeah, I agree.
it does,
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
But you can still judge him on what you've seen of him. Of
course.
You can't. A
he's not great at the
manager
moment.
hasn't had any impact yet because he hasn't had a transfer window. Like you need to have a transfer window to get some things done for you as a manager. You're playing with someone else's team.
I agree.
And someone else's tactics and
then,
someone
you know,
else's
you
stuff.
you have to like start a few games and obviously bed into the team a little bit as well. So you're not. It's a work in progress. Like you said, with your managers, a work in progress. We got some players that are also a work in progress.
No, of course.
But
I just think Arsenal are overhyped, bro. That's what I think, bro.
Injuries haven't helped us, obviously. I feel like if we got a forward, it would be game over. if
What
I'm
forward?
completely honest.
What forward would you take?
You know who I'll take, but are we going to get him? I probably not. But I think if we
It's
got
a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
I mean, Arsenal would pay it. But,
You have to pay it.
yeah, but the thing
Is
is,
that,
yeah,
I think you should pay
and
it.
I think we're an attractive club to go to. So
Not really,
why not?
You've won nothing in
because
25
you're runners
years.
up in the last 20 years.
You've won nothing in
No, we're
20
an
years.
attractive club to go to.
You've won nothing in 25 years, though.
We've been in the running for like 3 years.
I personally think
You're a big franchise club. For sure, but
I personally think Manchester United is a more attractive club than Arsenal.
To go to as a player.
Absolutely, yes.
as a
How
football
you
club
got that?
overall, yes, it's
Absolutely,
not a debate.
yes.
But off recent form, you
No, of course
might
not.
go to Arsenal thinking you're going to win
yeah.
more. Yeah,
or you,
100%.
Or you might decide to go to Chelsea. Oh,
But you know,
it's a work in progress.
Players like European football.
Yeah.
And
And Man
No, it's true. No,
United are
that's a
going to
good
get it
point.
when they win the FA Cup.
Sorry?
If you win the FA Cup, you'll get European
League,
football.
Yeah.
That's a huge if.
It's
Not a huge if because we won it last year. So how huge is
No,
it?
but it is a huge if.
Yeah.
What's the chance of you winning it back to back? That's
Well,
a big
well,
odds.
happen.
Well, do you know who's not going to
happen,
win?
anything
Do you know who's not going to win it?
Arsenal.
Arsenal definitely not winning it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, we're out of it.
Arsenal can't.
and
Arsenal
hold my
can't
hands
even
up
win
there.
their own cup.
To me, like I said, I'm just being honest. I honestly, yeah. I honestly think Arsenal, like I said, I think it just opened my eyes to how poor the rest of the squad is outside of Saka. I thought they were poor. I thought they were mentally weak as well. Like I said, but I do think, like I said, Gabriel for me and the centre backs, they're their highlight. They're a really good centre back pairing. I think that's kind of holding them up. But I think
You don't rate Declan Rice?
I think that Declan Rice is an okay sign. I think he's overrated at £100 million though. I honest to God,
He's
think
not
that.
overrated. Declan Rice is
It's British tax though.
Yeah, for me, he's not
It's
worth
British
100.
tax.
For me, he's not worth
Declan
100 million
Rice is
pounds.
hard.
For me, he got dominated in midfield. Plenty of times.
Biogard.
Yeah,
in the game against you.
And Kobe Mainu.
yeah. I rate so many players over Declan Rice personally.
Really?
Yeah, man. I think he's all right. I think he's decent.
He's not worth 100 mil. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
Is he a good player? Yeah, 100% he's a good player.
Yeah.
Would I like him at United? I'll take him at United. He'll start for United. But I'm just saying he's not a £100 million player.
You
It's
look at the price
overrated.
tag and
It's overrated. It's overrated.
It's-
But you're going to have to pay over the odds. Like you said, it's a British player.
yeah, but
whatever, you know what I mean?
it's overrated. I'm just saying.
It's not
He's still-
justified.
He's still got time, and you know what I mean. He's still playing great.
There is talk as well about Arsenal signing Sesko. It's just recently come out as well. Have you seen that?
I
So-
saw
the
something
striker.
about that, yeah.
The striker Sesko.
Yeah.
That'd be a good signing for
he's
Arsenal.
he's a decent striker.
55 million.
I mean, he's a big guy, man.
He's a big guy. He's young.
What is he? 6'5", 6'6"?
Yeah. He's a really good striker.
He's very
young.
big, man.
I don't know what
Lukaku
team he's.
type.
No, he's not strong on the ball.
This guy's bare long. He like
Yeah, he's tall.
yeah,
Yeah,
kind of like Peter, not like Peter Crouch. Like,
Yeah, but he's young and tall and
he's a hell of a.
he can score goals.
He's a lot
unlike
better than
most of
Peter
Arsenal's
Crouch.
front line.
Yeah, he would be a fantastic signing. I think he's been linked with Arsenal for a couple of years now, though.
Yeah,
But nothing's sort of gone further.
yeah.
But if Arsenal do sign him, I think it's a fantastic signing, and
It's a good one. Yeah.
and he would be their number one striker.
Yeah.
I think in the position we are in the league, it would be stupid for the club to be like, no, don't sign him. I think we need to like just not throw everything that we can at it, but within reason. If we need a player, let's go and get him. We got a chance to win the league.
Yeah.
You know, so
If I'm being honest, coming from a Chelsea fan, I would sub 150 million package to Newcastle and get Isak.
150 million is a lot, man.
They want 120.
The 120, yeah.
The thing is, Arteta comes out after the game saying that he doesn't think they need a striker and he thinks everyone's brilliant.
Arsenal need a striker.
I think he was lying, though.
No, he's not lying. He's delusional, bruv. And that's why Arsenal fans are so annoyed.
No, but I'm on about Chelsea.
What?
Chelsea should offer Newcastle all this money for Isak.
What? I thought you said Arsenal.
But
No,
Jackson's
Chelsea.
Jackson's been playing well.
Jackson's been playing shocking recently, man.
In the last couple of games. Before that, he was on fire.
Before that, he was good.
Yeah, but come on, you can have a little blip.
No, you can, and I do like Jackson. I've hyped him up all season. Like, I do think he will be a brilliant striker, but I'm not sure. There's talk about Nkunku leaving already.
Oh, is it?
Chelsea paid over 60 million for Nkunku, and there's talk about him leaving already. So if he's leaving, are we gonna get another striker in straight away? Who are we gonna bring in? Another 17-year-old to then get into the squad 4, 5, 6, 7 years time?
No, you need the experience right
Exactly.
now. You need to hit the ground running. You know.
And nowadays
Because
you need.
again, you're up there as well. You know, and
We are up there.
and you know, a couple of games here and there
Yeah,
could potentially, you know.
it can swing things. I mean,
That's it.
we're sitting in 5th right now. Sitting in 5th.
There you go. Yeah,
Which is not good.
No.
And we were second, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah, it's true.
God.
True.
I mean, this guy's getting excited. Why are you getting excited?
No, I'm just laughing.
Did Man United get an equaliser against Southampton or something?
I mean, probably not.
Should we check?
Let's
Is it 2-0 already?
Why not?
Let's check, man.
Yeah.
If it's 2-0, I'm it's actually 3-0 Southampton.
United could lose to London.
Southampton.
Like I said, I'm saying United have been bad. I've been saying United have been poor.
Man United
I
are
don't
currently
care about that.
17th in the Premier League.
Yeah, United.
Is that relegation?
No, it's 18th, 19th.
United,
Oh, yeah, of course.
United are shockingly bad, bro.
Nah,
but
I'm only joking.
they still punched up your Arsenal. That's what I'm saying. Like that can't be
And that
left.
is your claim to fame, innit?
Yeah, well,
They punched up Arsenal.
yeah, it's punched up
That-
Arsenal. It's
that
better than
really-
your claim to fame, which is
but
one
that-
FA Cup in the
but
last
that-
5
but that
years.
really-
No, which is, I saw Sol Campbell.
Literally, you're
Well, no, but that re-
So Campbell. Have you seen that?
I haven't actually seen it yet.
So Campbell,
Have you not seen it?
that's a superstar, bro. That's
That is hilarious.
bro.
No,
I was going to...
So Campbell sounds like Liz Truss, bro.
I nearly said it.
Yeah.
I nearly said the Jew.
Don't you feel a bit embarrassed that
I'm not embarrassed about nothing
you're
this
that
week.
excited
I'm not
to
embarrassed
beat
about nothing this week.
Arsenal?
I think you lot should be embarrassed, bro.
It's a good win.
Like I said, no, you lot should be embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed about nothing this week. Nothing. No, nothing.
It's a
this
good
week.
win for Man
I mean,
United.
you will be when you lose.
Yeah, we
this
might be.
game.
Yeah, if we lose that game, yeah, 100%. I'll be.
No, I'm not at all.
But not embarrassed because I know they're bad. Because I've already
You
said
can still win
United
the
are
FA
bad.
Cup.
Yeah.
You've been sitting there
But
saying
Man United
No,
bad.
but what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say. Wait, one second.
Man United being 7th,
Listen,
8th would be considered a bad season for United.
No, United having a terrible season, But what I'm trying to say is I can't be embarrassed this week because you've been here chatting shit about how great Arsenal are and how they'd spank United, and you got moved to at home by 10-man Man United. Like, no, but you got moved to. That's what I'm saying. But so that to me is embarrassing that you got waved off.
I wouldn't say it's embarrassing.
No, well, you're stupid then. You must be.
I don't think it's embarrassing.
You must be 69 in them then. If you don't think that's embarrassing,
Embarrassing
to get
for
waved-
what?
What do you mean to get? Yeah, I don't care.
You lost the
I don't care
game.
about the kids. I don't
You
care
lost the
about that.
game.
What?
You lost the game. It's not embarrassing to lose a game.
No, it's not about. What do
It's
you
not
mean?
embarrassing
It's
to lose a game of
embarrassing to
football.
get waved off. Yeah, of course it's embarrassing. To lose against a team
It's disrespectful, man.
17.
But then you
It's
got 5
disrespectful
players
from
waving
Zirkzee.
off your
Listen,
club.
listen.
Xerxes
You
was
guys can tuck each other's off all you like. I
Xerxes
don't mind.
Xerxes
You can tuck each other
disrespectful,
off all
man.
you like. I don't mind.
Xerxes disrespectful
Yeah,
for doing that.
as he
man.
should be. As he should be.
But it's not
Disrespecting
embarrassing.
these jokers.
It's not embarrassing.
No,
Yeah, but
it's
it's a game of
embarrassing to
football.
lose against a 10-man team
No.
that you've been chatting crap about, saying you're going to spank them for all this time.
No, it's not embarrassing.
Yes, it is embarrassing.
Nine
You don't know
times
what
out of 10
embarrassing. You're a
we do
Chelsea
spank
fan
you.
as well, bruv. What do you mean 9 times out of 10? What, in history or what? What are you talking
No,
about?
just at the moment.
Yeah, that's what you have to talk about. But all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They play you
that's what you have to
9
talk
times out of
about.
10, you get
That's what you have to talk about.
As a Chelsea fan, I've seen embarrassment over the last 3-4 years.
Bruv, if you don't
I've
think that's
seen
an
it.
embarrassing game for
It's not-
Arsenal, every Arsenal fan thinks it's
not
embarrassing.
embarrassing. No,
Every Arsenal
not
fan thinks it's embarrassing.
Well, them Arsenal fans just won 1-1. They won 1-1. They're not going to get it.
What do you
They're
mean
not going to get it.
Yeah, but it's embarrassing for them because they think their team
Well,
is
then-
amazing and they came out.
Their team is not amazing.
Yeah, but they think they are, so it's embarrassing. If you think
Well, it's
something-
embarrassing for that individual. They're not going to get.
The majority.
It's not going to happen.
They do. Yeah, they do after that game. That's why, because they're so embarrassed.
After that game.
Yeah, it was. It was after that game. That's the big reason. That was the big reason. That was the last crux of it. Because he came out after saying how brilliant they were. He came out after saying how brilliant they were. That's why they were embarrassed. They're embarrassed of their own manager coming out saying it was brilliant.
But even before that, they were thinking, you know what?
Listen, we've ruined this pod because we're speaking for 25 minutes about one game.
Bearing in mind,
Honestly.
bearing in mind,
It is what it is, man. Man United and Arsenal are both shit.
United are definitely shit, but so are Arsenal. But they're
Should we
overhyped.
switch up and talk about Turkey Al-Sheikh?
Why not, man?
Because he's just released the Conor Ben and Eubank fight.
Let's talk about Conor Ben, man.
Go for it.
So
Conor Ben is punching up Eubank. That is
I
an
think
absolute fact.
which is bad.
That is a
fight's
fact.
been set, hasn't it? By
Yeah,
do you know when it's happened?
bruv, do you know what I saw?
What?
Usyk and Ituma. Hang on, what is that?
Is that a thing?
Did you not see Ituma
I
and
didn't
Usyk?
see that at all.
Did you not see that?
I didn't
What?
see it.
Ituma against Usyk.
What about them?
They-
Turkey saying that he
Yeah.
wants that fight to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It could happen, but
It's
no.
silly for Batuma though, man.
I mean, it's silly for Usyk, bruv.
I mean,
Is it silly for Usyk?
Yes.
Well, it is if he gets beaten. yeah, obviously.
Atuma's
But
like-
that's not going to happen. Let's face it.
I don't think Usyk's
No.
going to fight Atuma. I think Usyk will retire before that point comes.
Well, yeah.
How many fights would Atuma have to have? He'd have to.
He's got to have another 5 fights, 6
Yeah.
fights
But
at
don't you
least.
think with Turkey Al-Sheikh, anything's possible? He does what he
Yes,
wants and he makes it happen.
He's got all the money in the world. He can do what he wants.
This is it. And if that was to happen, do you
It
think
could
Atuma's
happen.
got half a chance?
Yeah. Yeah.
You do.
I hate to say it, but
I just think experience of Usyk, I just can't see it.
I think Usyk would be stupid.
I would love
favourite.
Atuma to beat Usyk. That would be amazing. That would be hilarious. But
Go on.
I just can't see it. I
I feel like Atuma would have to do a lot to beat Usyk at this point. Like it would be a very shocking thing for that. If they fought right now, like this year, I feel like Usyk would have to win. You have to be favourite in that fight. I think if Atuma got a couple fights under his belt, then who knows? It seems like Turkey seems to be intent on making Atuma the youngest heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
It feels like that's his way of making his.
He's behind
His statement.
him, innit?
Is his
Massively
statement.
behind him.
That's his footprint. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I would like to see, like if like just a half sensible fight with like against like Dylan White or
Chisora.
That's what I was going to say.
I think Atuma Chisora.
I think that would be
Semi-decent.
good. And then if he was
But
to beat Chisora,
I think Chisora would probably beat Atuma. You know.
I don't know. I don't know if Chisora would
What are you thinking?
because of the age.
Would
and
Atuma
stuff.
beat Chisora?
Yeah.
I think Atuma would beat Chisora. Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I think, the age
I
would
think
come
it's a
into
very good
play,
fight,
yeah.
man.
I think it'd be a good fight as
Yeah.
well.
I think they're trying to get Atuma to fight Lawrence Okoli maybe.
That's a dangerous fight. I think
For who?
for both.
For both, yeah.
For both.
It's a good fight though.
Cody's a very heavy hitter. We know
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He's
But apparently he got punched up in sparring by Atuma.
Did he?
Yeah. When Atuma was 15.
I can imagine Atuma beating him. I've got to
15
be honest
as
with
well.
you. I can imagine
School
him beating
uniform
him.
and that, man.
Cruiserweight Cody, right?
Yeah. But still,
Heavyweight-
15-year-old Atuma.
Yeah, but heavyweight cruiserweight.
yeah. Is he
Okoli.
better at heavyweight though? I'm not sure yet, man.
Probably
Let's have to see how
not.
it
He
goes.
walks around at heavyweight. I would probably say Okoli would be favourite though.
Huh?
I would say Okoli would be favourite against Atuma. Honestly,
It's a hard one. Heavyweight, I don't know. I don't know what Atuma. I don't know what Okoli can do at heavyweight.
I think that's a silly fight for Atuma to take. If that happened, I think it would be a silly fight for him to take.
I think
Okoli definitely hits very hard.
I think
Definitely.
I think it's too early for him for sure.
Yeah.
To fight Okoli, but it seems interesting that Turkey's intent on making it. I think if Turkey wants it to happen,
Then it will happen.
then it could happen. Yeah, like he
Am I
was,
right saying the Australian heavyweight? What's his name again?
Parker.
Yeah,
New Zealand.
New
Zealand.
Zealand, sorry.
It's Joseph Parker Dubois, isn't it?
Yeah.
When's that happen?
A couple of weeks.
that's on the
Is it a
undercard
couple
of
weeks?
the Bivol Beterbiev rematch.
Is that a couple of weeks?
That's a brilliant undercard.
Is it February?
Yeah, February,
Beginning
early
of
February.
Feb.
Yeah.
Beginning of Feb.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
We could do a watch long for that.
You know, I was
that'd
gonna
be
say
really
we should
There's
do
a
a watch long for that.
there's a lot of good fights on that night, man.
good. Bro, the card apparently is the best card ever made in boxing.
I personally think Parker.
Bring up the card. Let's go through it.
I personally
Oh,
think
it's
Parker
crazy.
wins that fight.
I'd love to Parker to win it.
I've always been a fan of Parker.
Yeah.
I always have, always. But
If Parker wins it, does AJ fight Parker again? That's another big question.
I hope not.
I mean,
I feel like AJ will walk over Parker.
Yeah,
Now. I
so
don't
do
know
I.
why.
but then again, I feel like Parker could beat Dubois.
But at the time, I didn't.
It's like styles make fights, really, in boxing.
At the time,
It is a bit styles makes fights.
At
yeah,
the time,
agree.
I didn't feel like Parker. I didn't feel like AJ could beat Parker. Watching their first fight, like I thought it was kind of even Stevens, and he couldn't hurt him.
Yeah.
The only person to knock down Parker was Dylan White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It just seems like Parker's having a resurgence. And Parker's fairly young as well. People forget how young Parker is.
He's got to be early 30s.
He's early 30s, yeah. So
he's been around for a long time.
He's had a load of fights, but he's not too.
Dubois said he's happy to have Parker, and then after Parker, he wants Bacoli.
Where'd you find the card, Gary?
Bacoli's a dangerous fight for anyone.
How did you find it?
But another fight that Turkey announced that he'd like is Wilder versus AJ as well. Seeing as Fury retired, we didn't speak about Fury retiring. What do you think about Fury retiring?
He's
a fraudster, man.
He's running from the AJ fight.
He's a fraudster.
Did you hear the thing about?
He's coming back, man.
What
did you think?
He's gonna fight again.
He's gonna do that?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He made a little comment in there about someone wearing a mask. He's linking that to the famous highway robber, isn't it? So he's basically saying that he's been robbed of his titles.
He's saying that he's been robbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Now, is it a ploy to get more money? I think a lot of people feel like
That's what Eddie Hearn said.
Yeah.
Eddie Hearn said
things though. Do you remember that time where he was like, "Oh yeah, I need to get paid like 750 million pounds a fight"? Or
he said 500 million.
Was it 500
Yeah,
million?
Turkey said today actually that 500 million is never happening. So
yeah,
if that's the case, good luck.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Oh shit, it's gone.
Oh, sorry.
So we got Dubois Parker, obviously.
Shakur Stevenson.
Floyd Schofield.
That's a very good fight, man.
It's a good fight, man.
I don't really know them two
Yeah,
personally.
Shakur's a top fighter.
Shakur is,
Probably win that fight.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
Carlos, is it Adames?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Hamza Shiraz.
Hamza Shiraz, yeah.
Hamza Shiraz is good, man.
Yeah, good fight.
Good fight.
Yeah,
You
Hamza
got,
Shiraz is like the next
yeah.
guy in the UK coming up. Yeah.
Who else?
Okay. Virgil Ortiz.
Oh, big fighter.
Virgil's top boy, man.
Madrimov.
Oh, what a fight.
This is a fantastic fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
big fight. Yeah.
I think Madrimov wins on points.
Oh my guy, Zhili Zhang. Come on.
Yeah.
Zhili Zhang wins.
Who's he fighting? Ajit.
Ajit Caballero.
Oh, is that on that card as
Yeah,
well?
yeah.
Caballero,
That's a mad thing.
Yeah.
There's only one winner.
And Boatsi Callum Smith.
Oh, all on the same card.
Yeah.
That's a silly fight.
Yeah.
What?
Boatsi Callum
Silly
Smith
fight.
as well.
That's a mad. I mean, Callum Smith's getting beaten up, but
No, he's not.
he is.
Surely.
No, he's not.
He is.
Surely he's getting
You lot are stupid.
Callum Smith beat
No one.
Did he not?
No one.
No one. Did he not beat
recently.
Eubank?
Yeah.
Did he fight you?
No,
He didn't fight Eubank. No, he didn't fight Eubank. No.
Did he not fight Eubank? Okay. I mean, I think that's
Liam
someone
Smith
else
you're
then.
talking about. That's his
Liam Smith,
brother.
sorry,
That's his
Liam
brother.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's his brother. That's his younger brother.
He beat Eubank.
Yeah,
though,
and then
innit?
Eubank beat him in the-
yeah.
Callum Smith beats Boatsi.
Yeah, we'll see.
It
Bro,
depends
that's a
what
very-
weight.
all of these fights are very good, man.
It depends what weight it's at.
Yeah. Is anyone else in there?
That's it.
Yeah.
There's going to be
Yeah.
more, but obviously,
Yeah.
You know what else Turkey spoke about as well? He spoke about the possibility of a Terence Crawford.
Hang on a minute,
Canelo
no.
fight.
yes, I did see that.
Beterbiev Bivol.
Yeah, that's the headline.
That is the headline.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
yeah,
the
yeah,
Bois
yeah.
fighting thing as well.
Fuck, well, how did he put this many?
Yeah,
good
that card is a mad card.
This is
guys.
Turkey
That is
Al
one of
Sheikh,
the
man.
best
That's what he
boxing
does.
cards I've ever heard.
That's what Turkey Al Sheikh does,
Literally,
honestly.
if we watch that card, we got to start watching it from 6 o'clock
Madrimov is...
I think we'd have to.
because the beginning
Because
is
every
every
fight
fight
is
is going to be
amazing,
good. Yeah.
Madrimov is sick.
Madrimov is a
I'm
serious fighter.
I'm a big fan of Madrimov.
Is it at 154 that
Honestly.
fight? Or 147? It must be 154, isn't it?
I'm not sure if it says it.
No, Virgil Ortiz moved up to 154. Yeah, it is. It's light middleweight. That fight.
Yeah.
Madrimov is
Virgil Ortiz,
absolutely
Madrimov.
sick, though.
They're basically like the guys that are in the Charlos kind of weight category. They're dominating that category right now. And like the one just above Terence Crawford. Madrimov fought Terence Crawford
Oh,
in the last
yeah,
fight,
yeah,
gave him a
yeah.
good fight.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford won on decision, but it's that level. So
Do you think Terence Crawford beats Canelo?
I think that heavily depends on what weight they fight at. If they fight at a Canelo weight, which I believe is going
Then
to be a
Canelo,
168,
then Canelo wins.
I think is if Terence Crawford beat Canelo at 168, that might be one of the best achievements of any boxer I've ever seen.
I would say Crawford might have to go down as one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Yeah,
Honestly,
if he did that,
Yeah.
then yeah,
I would go as far as to say that.
yeah.
Do you know what I am shocked at? Parker's only 32.
Yes,
Ex-
Parker's
yeah.
young.
What?
Yes.
It's not like he's been around forever.
Yeah, he has.
We did say 31.
Yeah,
but yeah.
32 is young
32
though,
is
for a
still young,
heavyweight.
yeah.
He's got about what 7 years left,
If
6
he wants,
years. Yeah,
If he wants it. Look at AJ. I think AJ is 35, 36.
yeah. So AJ got a couple of years left as well.
Yeah.
You know
really.
Beterbiev, he's 39.
Yeah, but Turbiev's quite old. Bivol must be quite old, though.
Bivol's
No,
33.
Bivol's 33. Yeah, he's
He's
way
still
younger.
quite old, though, man.
Bivol's beaten Beterbiev second time.
How old do you
round,
think Dubois is?
Dubois
Dubois
young.
at
He's like 25,
25.
26.
He's 27.
27, yeah.
Yeah.
He's crazy young, yeah.
Johnny Fisher beats Dubois, man.
Dubois is terrible, bro.
That's actually crazy. Beterbiev's 39.
Do you want to go through them and say who we think's going to win?
Yeah, go for it, man, quick.
Can do, yeah.
Start from the top.
So
Start from the bottom, actually, bottom.
from the bottom, Barazzi, Cam Smith.
I think Boazzi, you think?
I think Callum Smith, man.
I think probably Barazzi, personally.
Good guess.
Zhang and Cabello.
Zhang's winning.
I think Cabello.
Do you actually?
Yeah, I think on points, yeah.
Really?
Cabello's good, man.
I've got to go with my guy, Zhang.
Zhang stopping him.
I like Zhang more. I want
Zhang's my
Zhang to
guy,
win.
yeah.
Zhang's stopping him, honestly.
Ortiz, Madrimov.
I think Madrimov's. I think it goes distance, and Madrimov wins on
I
points.
think that's a 50-50 fight. I think
hard.
just about Madrimov, yeah, just about.
I don't know enough about those two
Yeah.
to decide, so I'll let you guys do that one. Adames and Shiraz.
Shiraz will win.
Shiraz wins it, yeah.
Shiraz wins. Is Shiraz the really tall guy?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
tall Asian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
He's
go
like
with
the one they're marketing as like the next Amir Khan, Kell Brook type. The British superstar.
I'm going to go with Shiraz as well. Shakur Stevenson and Floyd Schofield.
It's a very good fight, but I think Shakur wins it, man.
I think Shakur.
Shakur might stop him
wins
later
it.
on.
I think Shakur wins on points.
Again, I don't know
Do you think?
enough
Yeah.
about those two to comment on that, but I'll go with you guys.
It's not like you do, man. No one will know.
Dubois
It's like
and
you did with the football.
Parker.
I think Parker wins, man.
Say again, sorry.
Dubois, Parker.
I think Parker wins.
I think Parker on points.
Really?
Yeah.
That's 2 for Parker. Oh.
Because Parker is good though. He can turn up.
Listen, the ball can stop Parker. Don't get me wrong,
Of course
but
he
it's
can,
just
yeah.
that's a brilliant fight. It's a brilliant
The way he
fight.
twisted up AJ that time was stupid.
If the ball wins, it's going to be very entertaining.
Parker wins, man.
But if Parker wins, it's going to be not entertaining.
Okay, put it this way: what is better for boxing, Dubois winning or Parker?
It's
winning?
probably Parker winning.
Probably
you
Parker
know?
winning.
You think
Because
Parker winning?
Parker's a better fighter.
I think Parker stopping Dubois would be best for boxing.
Yeah, because
You think so?
Like,
Because then you
it'd be
wouldn't
more
have a total
exciting.
amateur winning, having a
It'd be
title.
It'd be so exciting to see Dubois get stopped.
It's always good when,
Again.
when the champion loses anyway, I think.
Yeah, Dubois British though, man. I got to stick with Dubois on that one, man. I got to go for him. Beterbiev and Bivol. I suppose that's really, really hard, isn't it?
I think it finishes a draw.
Beterbiev, Bivol, what a draw.
Yeah.
Put your money on that. I think Bivol wins
Magic.
on points.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he won last time on points.
Why would it not be a draw? Go on. You're saying put your money on it like it's never going to happen.
No, it could happen, but it will get you good odds.
Yeah, but Beterbiev's champion, no?
Yeah.
So therefore he's going to lose 8 rounds. He's going to lose 8 rounds. He's going to win 4, but they're going to class it as a draw. So they have a third fight.
Listen, it could happen. It could happen.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the last one was...
Turkey Shake, sign me up, man.
The last
Am I
one
right in
was
saying
a draw.
Bivol's had a loss?
Yeah, against Beterbiev.
It was, innit?
Yeah.
Bivol lost to Beterbiev, yeah.
He
But not
lost,
really
yeah.
lost, but they made out like he
But
lost.
they made
Yeah,
out he
he
lost,
didn't
innit?
actually lose.
Didn't actually
But
lose
yeah.
the fight.
Because they just fought recently, didn't they?
Yeah, and this is the
And what's
rematch.
the chance? How they done that quick?
It's in the contract, man.
Yeah, they
You get a rematch.
just flipped
Just
it
like
up,
that?
Yeah, you
ready
get a
to go.
rematch clause,
It was a
man.
brilliant fight. It was such a high level fight.
It was a good fight.
But
But
usually they got to like sort of recover and have a bit of
Because
time.
no one got
Yeah.
stopped or no one got cut or anything, they can flip it.
Beterbiev is actually so good for 39 years old.
He's a brilliant fighter.
He-
They're both
he's a-
A-class fighters.
Yeah.
They're both such high level fighters.
I think it's going to be a draw, man, honestly.
Yeah.
And then you're going to see the
Definitely
trilogy.
Definitely could be. For sure.
Yeah.
But
I'm 50-50
Yeah.
on that myself as well, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, it looks like a good card.
it's a very good card.
Yeah.
Very good card.
Well, put it this way, like no one's going to complain about paying for that one, are they?
No, I
you're
wouldn't
definitely
say
getting
so.
your money's worth.
Yeah, absolutely.
With that card.
The amount of decent fights that are on it.
Compared to like the
you're
cards
laughing.
we usually get, where it's like 10 of them make up the numbers and there's one main fight.
Yeah.
I mean, any one of the apart from maybe any one of them could be a main fight, couldn't it?
Yeah.
There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main fights in one card. So no one
It's a
can
very good
complain
card,
with
but that's what Turkey Al Sheikh's doing. He's bringing together the massive cards.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I really, really like it. I got to be honest.
It's
with you.
money. That's all it is.
Yeah, man.
Literally.
And let me just have a look at
What's the
some of
date for
the football games that are coming up.
Do you want to talk about Spurs, Arsenal at all? No?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game. We could talk about that a little bit. I think in Tottenham, in defence of Tottenham, which I rarely do. I think they've got a lot of injuries, isn't it? Like 3 of their main back four is injured, and like Van der Ven and
Yeah.
So
Van der Ven is a baller as
and
well.
he is a baller. I can't really take it as like a generally we do beat them. I think they beat us once in like the last God knows how many fixtures, but I don't think Spurs are a bad team. I think Ange, I know a lot of them want Ange gone. You've seen that. A lot of the a lot of the Tottenham fans actually want Ange gone. I personally, I don't think Ange is a problem at all.
I like Ange.
All right, he's responsible for the high line that they play and stuff, but I think the high line kind of suit Tottenham in many ways.
You would do. You look fucking let 2 goals.
I mean,
Huh?
it helped out.
It helps you.
It helped out Arsenal.
No, not even in that way. I just think that the high line does suit them like quite a bit. I think they've been better than they have been in a long time. I mean, the league doesn't say so at the moment because
I think they've been poor, man.
Who, Tottenham?
Spurs,
I think the beginning
They've
of the
been
season,
just on and off, on and off,
they're
on and
very
off.
on and off.
Right.
They're very on and off. You know what? They beat the teams they're not supposed to beat and then lose against teams that they're supposed to
Yeah.
beat.
That's like United.
You know,
Yeah.
Same as United.
in many ways, it's quite strange about what's going
It's
on.
similar
with
to
them,
Chelsea. Look at Chelsea's last 5 games.
Chelsea have been poor
Ipswich,
fairly recently as
Fulham.
well, man.
Oh, you've been poor, bruv, your whole season, man.
That's
Relax.
a fact. We know that already.
So we got some games coming up. So obviously in the Man United Southampton now.
Yeah, we don't care about that, man. That's championship
We've got
shit.
Newcastle
Southampton,
Bournemouth.
I'm picking for that one.
We've got Newcastle Bournemouth on Saturday. What are you thinking about Newcastle?
I feel like Newcastle Bournemouth's a decent game.
Newcastle win that.
But Newcastle win that. And Isak probably scores again.
Isaac scoring.
Isak hat trick potentially.
Isak scored goal assist probably.
But yeah.
Goal assist, yeah. Isak. Okay. Yeah, I think Newcastle will take that.
Best
as
player
well.
in the league right now.
I think,
He
yeah.
is. I think he is. Yeah.
Who else? Who else we
Got
got?
West Ham
playing?
Palace.
I would take.
I would say I'm going to say West Ham, man.
I'll take a draw in that game.
I would agree with a draw. Yeah, I
Really?
couldn't pick
Yeah.
between them. Yeah,
They got new manager West Ham, and they got Graham Potter, innit?
Yeah.
You know the old Chelsea manager.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good appointment for them, I think, man.
I think it
I don't
is.
think it's bad at all.
Yeah, I think you can do some work there.
Yeah.
And West Ham are at home as well, so
Yeah.
potentially. This will be a good game. Brentford Liverpool.
I think you're looking at 3-2 Liverpool. You know.
I don't know about Liverpool,
There's
man.
goals.
I
There's
would
goals.
expect Liverpool to win it, but however, Brentford have just like drawn with City and
Yeah.
I'm gonna
They
go-
scored 2 late goals against
they
City.
did
Like,
score 2 late goals.
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
I
For
mean-
the Premier League sake.
I mean, I hope you're right as well. That would be great.
I feel like Liverpool can have been ropey, man.
Then again, it is Brentford at home as well,
Brentford are very, very
and they're
strong.
phenomenal at home.
And they're very
Yeah.
poor away,
They're
Yeah.
very poor.
generally.
Yeah.
Very
Even
poor.
though
away.
they won the last game.
I
But
think Arsenal
Hey.
are like one of the only teams, not bragging or anything, but I think Arsenal
Why
are one of the
not, man?
only
Brag a
teams.
little
I think they're one of the only teams to beat Brentford at home, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
moving
could
on.
be tight. Leicester City Fulham.
Yeah, we'll take a Leicester win, innit? A win for Rude, innit? Rude needs to get a bit of.
He did
a
lose
bit-
his last fixture, didn't he? Rude.
Rude needs a couple wins, man.
I feel like Leicester are such a poor team right now, though, man.
They are bad, but let's go Leicester, man.
Fulham ain't great either. I've got to be honest.
Fulham are alright, man.
They're not-
Fulham
they're
are
not-
bad.
they're not great.
Fulham are decent, man.
Fulham got a better squad than Leicester.
And it is at Leicester as well.
I'll say Leicester, man.
I feel like Fulham's got better players than Leicester. I'm going to go with Fulham.
Go Fulham.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Narrow 1-0 or something.
I'm gonna go Leicester on this one. You know, I think Leicester might pull it out of the bag.
I feel like Leicester's squad is poor now, man. Aging squad.
Aging, it is aging.
It was
squad,
definitely aging,
It is
yeah.
an aging squad. Arsenal Villa.
Yeah, Arsenal win that.
I'll say Villa. No, sorry, not Villa.
Now
I,
he says
I'm
now
gonna
he
say
goes against Arsenal.
I'm gonna say a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Why? You
Desmond.
don't think it's a 2-2 draw?
Arsenal have struggled to beat Aston Villa since Unai Emery's been in charge.
That is true.
Have a look.
That is true
Have a
as
look.
well. Yeah, stats wise, yeah, we have.
I'm going Arsenal.
Honestly.
I'm going Arsenal win 2-1.
Yeah, I think an Arsenal 2-1.
Yeah, Saka's not
is
playing, man.
about
They won't
right.
win.
I think it'd be an Arsenal 2-1.
They're poor without Saka.
Fingers crossed.
That's for sure.
And then we've got 19th. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 Sunday games. So we've got Forest Southampton. I think it's only
Forest
one
about
winner there, isn't it?
8-0.
Say again?
Forest Southampton.
I think Forest win that quite comfortably. Maybe 2-0.
Forest win that 4-1 or something.
Maybe
Yeah,
2-0,
something
I think.
silly.
Maybe
Forest are
2-0.
brilliant, man.
They are really, really
Forest
good.
have been playing brilliant.
good.
Forest are the best team on form in that top 5 aside from Liverpool, I would say.
Forest have been playing very good.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They're pretty good. Considering what they're working with as well.
I'm so happy they drew against Liverpool as well. Like
Yes.
that to me is closed the gap between Forest and Liverpool. Think about it, man. Like
Yeah.
it's wicked. Go on.
Yeah, and I'm surprised Liverpool actually scored in that game. If I'm honest, I thought Forest were going to beat them.
If Forest ever go in for a title challenge for the end of the season, that would be very shocking.
That would be.
In our lifetime, yeah.
But this is the only time it's going to happen in our lifetime, that's for sure. If it ever does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially. What do you think about Santo?
Nuno Espirito.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he's done well at Forest, man. He's been a good manager.
I always thought he was fairly good. Even at Wolves, I thought he was good.
He was good at Tottenham.
He was good at Wolves.
I mean, at Tottenham is. I don't know how good he was.
Not so good at Tottenham.
He didn't have long at Tottenham.
Not so good at Tottenham, but
They jumped on him very quick. To be fair,
I think he's done. He's done a brilliant job.
He's not a bad manager at all.
Yeah,
He knows how to pick a squad. That's for sure.
he does know how to pick a squad. Yeah, I'll give him that. He's really, really
Pick a
good.
starting lineup and that.
yeah.
We've got Everton, Tottenham.
Spurs are gonna win that game.
Tottenham will win that. Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think Spurs will win that 3-1 or something. I think Everton. Are
David
poor, man.
Moyes back in charge of Everton though.
Oh yeah,
Back at Everton, back at Goodison
and
Park.
it is at Everton,
Yeah.
and Tottenham aren't on fantastic.
That might actually
form.
change things
A lot of
because they might
injuries.
pull out the bag for that.
I'm gonna say Tottenham win then. Yeah.
Yeah, Tottenham win 4-1.
About
I think
8-0.
it's going to be like a 1-1. I've got to be honest with you. I think it'll be a 1-1.
Maybe,
draw, that.
maybe.
Okay.
Everton, Tottenham.
Tottenham are poor right now. To be fair, actually,
Tottenham
now
are
I'm thinking
bad,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think if Everton are going to beat him, it's going to be now.
Yeah.
Personally, we've got United, Brighton at United, obviously.
It's a tough game.
It's a very
Brighton
tough
aren't
game.
a bad team.
I'm gonna say a draw.
I can see a draw, 1-1 draw, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would go with a draw potentially. You know what? Actually, it's at Man United. I think Man United are going to win that game.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think they have to win that game.
I feel like that's the type of games we lose. Like, if I'm being honest with you.
Generally, but I feel like the team are going to look at this now. I think if Man United lose today, there's no way they're losing against Brighton at home the next game.
Well, they're definitely losing today then, so they're not beating Brighton.
Man United are not gonna lose today, man.
They are going to lose today. They are.
I've just seen scoreline. They're not gonna lose
Bruv,
today.
I would honestly rather play Arsenal away than play Southampton, bro.
Would you?
Yes, or Brighton. I'd rather play Arsenal away than Brighton at home. That's how United are right now. Literally, I'm being real with you. That's how I feel.
Based on your last game, you would do, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you
No,
would.
go
No,
on.
not even expecting
Who's the
Arsenal.
next
But
game,
I
man?
just feel like Man United are so inconsistent, like in the way they play.
Yeah.
But
Win the games you're not expected to win, and then
yeah,
lose the game.
Yeah.
but then
standard.
against a really top team, when you put them level, they actually do all right. So that's a weird one.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like Tottenham sort of form, innit, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On and off.
But even like more shocking than Tottenham because they're even worse against the small clubs and they're even better
I mean,
against
yeah.
the big clubs.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
Yeah. And some teams are like that. Some teams like where they just really, when there's pressure, they do well under pressure, and when there's no pressure and expected to win, they just think, oh yeah, it'll be a walkover, and then it doesn't happen.
And then they
or
end up
whatever.
losing.
I think it just shows like the potential of the actual player's ability, but it just shows that they're so out of sync and out of organisation when it comes to the team as a whole that they can't consistently string a set of wins together. But when they want to pull it out the bag individually,
They can.
They can, yeah.
Yeah.
So it just shows like that some of the individuals aren't as bad as what the results are saying. But anyway, it's looking like another thing I just wanted to speak about as well is recently as well. I've been super worried about the Garnacho story. I don't know if you lot have heard this, but there seems to be a bit rumours around Napoli and Garnacho and how Napoli want to.
They've just sold Vatiskelia, so
Yeah, and apparently Garnacho is their number one target, their dream signing. Conte came out and said that apparently it's his dream signing to replace him.
it's only going to
What
cost.
sort of money do you think he
It's
would
only
go
gonna
for if he was to go?
It will cost Napoli £23 million to get.
Yeah,
Garnacho.
you're drunk, man. You're drunk. Me personally, like I said, I think more than anything, I feel like I feel like if United were to sell someone like Garnacho at 20 years old, it says a lot about the ownership. It makes to me feel like this is actually the Glazers still in charge, and Ineos are just kind of wearing the mask.
The Glazers are not in charge.
The
no more,
Glazers are
man.
definitely in charge if they sell Garnacho.
Would Garnacho want to go to Napoli? You got to think about it.
No, he might not want to go. But the problem is, I don't think he would want to go unless United force him out. If he finds out United want to get rid of him, then he would go, obviously. But then why would
Really?
United?
Stupid fee.
Yeah, but you would hope so. But why? But first of all, it doesn't matter what the fee is. United shouldn't be selling a 20-year-old up-and-coming star like that. So if they were to do that to get money for players for Ruben to buy, that shows to me a small team money pinching mentality, and it would be catastrophic for United to set that trend. They're basically Everton then, or they're basically like Fulham, where they sell their stars, or Brighton.
I have to say,
they
Arsenal
sell
have done
those
that in the
stars.
past as well.
Yeah, but not a 20-year-old player like
And
that.
we've sold our stars to rivals like yourself and others.
Yeah, but not a 20 years old like that. Yeah,
but
to
in
Napoli,
that sort of realm,
it would be an absolute catastrophe if they sold him like that. So if that happens, I'd actually want new owners. Like I said, I'd say get these owners out. I think they're frauds if that happens.
It's not going to happen.
It'll be a shocking.
It's not gonna happen.
I'll be
thing.
shocked if that
There's no
happens.
way it's going to happen, man. Honestly,
And
no way it's
there's
gonna
talks of Rashford going to
AC Milan.
AC Milan.
Yeah, good signing for AC Milan. I hope Rashford does go. I think that's another good.
It's a good move for Rashford.
See, that's the difference though. Like, if Rashford left, that would make sense. because Rashford's done his time. He's 27 years old. He's looking like he's on the way out. But for United to sell someone like Garnacho at 20 years old, there was rumours about even Mainu, everyone being up for sale. Everyone being
Mainu was going Chelsea.
Yeah. It's a very weird time because these rumours can't be coming from anywhere. So it's very worrying.
Buy everyone, don't they?
I mean, why not, man? Anyone that's under 22 and playing well, Chelsea will buy them.
But the thing is, they couldn't buy Mainu unless United wanted to sell him. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
But there was reports of Ruben Amorim not happy with Mainu. And all that. It's all it's all paper talk.
The thing is, I feel like that's all nonsense. Because what kind of manager comes in and decides that all these young stars I don't want in a couple of months or whatever? It's not. If they do sell him, it's nothing to do with Ruben. It's to do with the club not wanting to fork out any money, and they're doing this buy to sell thing. So we have to sell our players to buy new players. Are we a flipping small club? I don't understand that mentality.
You're not a small club.
It's crazy. Apparently we are. Apparently we're Everton. Apparently we're Brighton. If we sell Garnacho, we're Brighton.
I think
people should be out on the streets protesting if that happens.
You know what it is as well? I think, especially, not just in the Prem, but teams in general. A lot of these owners are looking at it as pure business. They're not looking at it in the bigger picture as if to say, right, let's please the fans, let's build the squad. They're just looking at it as if to say, right, I'm making this percentage of money, you're working with that. This is my business. I'm making money, and you're not pinching any of my money.
Yeah.
And it's one of them. I get it. It is a business, but at the same time, it is a football club, and you can't be doing shit like that.
Yeah. To be honest, like I said, it's like buying a Ferrari and not having enough money to put the fuel in it.
No.
Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. You buy a Ferrari, and you've got enough money to put the money in a Volkswagen sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or like you buy a Ferrari, but you can't fill up the petrol, so you sell the steering wheel to buy it to fill up with petrol. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
If you can't afford the Ferrari, which Ineos clearly can't afford if they have to sell Garnacho to make money.
Tires on your Ferrari.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So if you can't afford to run the thing with your own money and put the money out, then don't buy the club. You shouldn't be owning the club. You shouldn't own the Ferrari. No. So that's what United is. But and Ineos, if you can't run this club and fork out some money for a transfer window without selling their best players, you have no right to be at this club. Get the Saudis and get someone else in.
But then again, is it him or is it the Glazers? That's one thing you've got to look at.
It's not the Glazers,
No, I'm telling you right now, if they sell Garnacho, the Glazers are Ineos. It's the same thing. It is. It's just a mask over them.
Have they got him in
the Glazers are definitely there. The Glazers are definitely there. They are. They still own the club, bro. Apparently, Joel Glazer's there every day, bro.
He is not.
Apparently, he's still there every day doing all the big decisions, bro, behind the scenes. Apparently, he is. Apparently, old Jimmy Ratcliffe, is all flipping, shaking coins in his pocket. He ain't even got nothing to hand out, bro. Honestly, bro. Man owns Man United, can't even fork out 20 million for a transfer window without selling Garnacho.
Bro, we're going to
get out of it.
We're going to have to stop this, bro.
I mean, players like Garnacho, why are you selling him? I think you would agree, there are a few deadwood players that you could flog on and get a bit of money. But
exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. If you're a manager and you want to come and make money, and you would say something. Oh yeah, I want to get rid of Rashford. I want to get rid of Casemiro. I want to get rid of somebody Ericsson. Yeah. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go straight for the best player in the team.
It doesn't make sense.
Or Mainu, like the most expensive players, unless it's the club.
Young players.
Exactly. Unless it's the club saying, listen, we're not giving you no money unless we sell these players.
Talks of Xerxes wanting to.
Yeah, Xerxes, I understand. I still think it's early for Xerxes, but Xerxes I do understand.
I think it's too early.
Especially since he bought a...
Definitely a bit early.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's enough for this podcast.
Well, hang on, we've got some interesting games to go.
Let's not talk about Chelsea.
Well, we've got Ipswich Man City, and it's at Ipswich.
Well, that's 6-1.
You would think so. However, Ipswich are a club that are going to want to try and prove themselves a little bit. If you think last season Brentford done the back-to-back against City, no one was expecting that. I think Ipswich, I'm not saying we'll get a result, but potentially could get a draw out of this game.
Against who?
Against
Man
City. I think it's possible.
I think City have to win that game.
I think
they have to win.
I think it's a walkover.
And last but not least, then Chelsea versus Wolves.
Very tricky game, man. I mean, by rights, Chelsea should win. Wolves have been so on and off all season. Their best player, Cunha, just come back from suspension. Just come back from suspension. Didn't start during the week.
What was he suspended for? Do you know?
It was for the fight on the pitch when he took the guy's glasses off and pushed the guy's glasses.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it was the man. I can't remember who it was against now. But Cunha's a brilliant player.
I think you're going to spank them.
No.
It won't be a spanking,
I think you're absolutely going to spank
I'll take a win, obviously.
Where is it? At Wolves?
No, Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
I think Yeah.
I think Chelsea win 3-1.
I was going to say 2-3-1.
Yeah.
I'll say a 3-4-1. Yeah, I think Chelsea will have them in that game.
Really?
Yeah.
Wolves aren't bad, man.
Because Chelsea are going to
Wolves are not bad,
Chelsea are going
man.
to look at the table and think, you know what?
Especially when you count them out, they're not bad.
Yeah.
We got to
weird.
start firing.
Yeah.
I think you're at a position where you're going to start firing.
I feel like when you count someone out,
you know.
they actually come back and
Because
attack.
again, like, I think Chelsea are on a bit of a blip as well. Like if you look before Christmas, they were in the title race. They were favourites to sort of catch Liverpool. So I think.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I think they were favourites to catch Liverpool.
Well, I already know.
But
It's to be expected, really. It's to be expected.
he says it.
Isn't that funny? It happens all the time, man.
Isn't that funny?
I said that before,
It's
Bev.
absolutely hilarious.
No, it's not. It's exactly what was going to happen the whole time, Bev. It's exactly what was going to happen.
You
the
are
whole time.
rubbish.
We are rubbish. Everyone's.
No,
I've
I
been saying
think
it
you're
all
good.
season.
I think you're good, man.
We are definitely not good, bruv. We're definitely not good, which is why it's so funny that we beat Arsenal, bruv.
I think you still win this
You know
game.
what?
man.
Southampton are a bit of a bogey team, though. I've got to be honest with
They
you.
are. They've been so rubbish all season.
United
bogey
are
team.
poor against those teams, bro. Like I said, I'd
They're
rather.
definitely a bogey team for Arsenal.
Like I said,
and,
been.
Liverpool.
They have been.
Bro,
you're
Bogey
right.
team for Liverpool. as well.
Like I said about United, I'd rather play Arsenal away at the Emirates than play Southampton at home. That's how United are. Literally, it's an easier game for us. We actually play better.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're
That's
saying.
literally it. So I knew that we were going to do that game.
Yeah.
What was the team that you said about walkover? Like
Chelsea.
Ipswich. Man City, Ipswich.
Oh, is that what you
It's
said?
a walkover.
For who?
For Man City.
Bruv, the only thing walking in Man City is Pep's wife, bruv. They ain't walking over nothing, bruv.
Shit.
That's facts. It's
Man's
on the
gonna
news.
jump
It's on the
out the
news,
cab,
bruv. It's on the news. It is what it is, bruv. It is what it is. She walked, didn't it? Simple.
I mean,
Pep walk, if she walks, she gets nothing. If Pep walks, she gets millions.
I think she might get millions anyway.
no, but if
Well,
she,
then Pep's stupid, man. Pep's solid, man. He's gonna stand his ground.
Why is it if she walks, she gets nothing? Is that how it works?
We were discussing his divorce agreement. No.
Who's getting?
He's definitely not got no prenup. She's definitely walking with money. That's a fact.
Who she is?
Yes. Yes.
Let me give you a scenario. Yeah. So
go
say,
on.
for instance, the wife cheats in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then the relationship splits up due to the wife cheating.
Yeah. If there's no prenup, the wife still walks with money.
She still walks with money.
Yeah.
So basically, if
Wait. In this scenario, do you have kids or not, though?
say no kids. Say
Oh,
no kids.
okay. No kids is harder. The wife will still walk with money if the man makes more money, but it will be more techie. It will be less, probably.
Marginal money.
Yeah, marginal money.
to-
Yeah. If there's kids involved, the wife's taking what she wants.
Oh yeah. The house, the car, the lot. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's facts.
If she wants to. Yeah.
That's facts. That is facts.
It's interesting.
That is so jokes.
Another scenario.
Go on,
right?
go on. Yeah.
Say, for instance, the man cheats, no kids.
Yeah.
Does she walk away with more money or the same amount as if she had cheated?
No, she walks out with more money than if she cheated.
Really?
Yeah, but
Why?
But because I think in divorce court they have to prove the cause of divorce, don't they? So
But where's the proof there?
you have to put out things like you have to have proof like text messages.
So it's a long
and-
process.
Yeah,
and-
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay,
Text
okay.
messages and things like that. and all
Right,
that type of
okay.
stuff.
Or if the other party
Yeah.
turns up and says,
Yeah.
yeah, this is
Really?
whatever.
Yeah.
So if the man cheats on the woman, then she will get more money.
I was talking about America
Through a
or the UK.
divorce.
I think the UK is a bit more cut and dry. The America they get more into it. I think.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And what about, say, for instance, if...
Tom's looking to get divorced.
I mean, divorce myself.
Divorce from Arsenal.
I mean,
Anyway, another news. Now, so imagine, say, for instance, now,
Yeah.
the wife's the breadwinner of the family.
Yeah.
Is it the same for the man, the situation?
no, the man gets nothing.
Man gets nothing.
If there's no kids.
Man can claim to get something, it'll be
Yeah.
harder though. He's gonna get less. Probably.
But
Yeah.
why is that?
No, no.
It's definitely harder.
You're joking.
When do you hear of a man walking away with money?
But
You can
But why
walk
not?
away with money.
It's the same thing.
Like,
no?
I'll give you an example. If
It's
he
the same thing, no?
If he married
thinking?
if he married like Michelle Obama, where she's making so much money, he would walk away with some money, definitely. But it wouldn't be like how it would be if it was reverse.
Michelle? What you say? No, but imagine...
Michelle Obama,
That's,
bro.
that's crazy, isn't it? To think, like... I'm baffled by it. So technically...
It's harder for the man
If
to
a
get
woman
anything in
wanted- If
life.
a woman wanted to get a quick bag and got sick of him, cheat on him, walk with a bag.
Yeah,
I'm baffled.
I mean,
I don't understand how
that's
that works.
why you get young women marrying rich men. because of that reason.
I mean, I'm loaded, man.
I mean, yeah, come and get him, man.
Yeah.
Did you not see the Sol Campbell interview?
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
Have you seen Robbie interviewing Sol Campbell?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Man, Sol Campbell. Hey, Sol Campbell sounds crazy, boy.
Yeah.
Sol Campbell actually sounds a bit mashup, you know.
Sol Campbell sounds like.
What does he sound like?
Have you haven't seen it?